Hey guys, welcome back to another Clean with Me. Today I'm going to be sharing some different ways to make your bed to just change up your style in your room. I'm also going to be cleaning the house, just doing some normal cleaning. I have a diaper bag giveaway, so that's super exciting. Make sure you stay tuned for that, as well as I am going through and doing a huge declutter and purge and organize of our master bathroom. So this has been something I've been talking about leading up to today, and I'm super excited to have finally accomplished it. So if you are one of the ones that has been excited for this, today is the day, and I love how it turned out. So definitely stay tuned for that. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button and leave me a comment before you head out. I am currently editing this video and we have a little storm blowing through, but we lost electricity about 5 minutes ago. And so I'm sitting in my house. It's dark and super eerily quiet. And I'll tell you a little bit more about what just happened. And I was so scared and I thought somebody was in my house. I literally almost had a heart attack. So stay tuned because I'm going to tell you what happened.
And I don't know what to do. Can't you save my soul? Can't you save my soul? Can't you mend my heart? Can't you mend my heart? I want you back, back, want you back, back, back. Yeah, I want you back, back, want you back, back, back. Some say that love don't hurt, but I've got you stuck in my memory. Some say that...
All right, to get started, I'm going to go ahead and make the bed. And on this day, I wanted to share with you a few different ways that you can make your bed to just change things up without spending any money, without buying any new bedding, any new pillows. You can just make your bed in a different way and give it a new look. So I have a few ways that I like to make mine. And honestly, I could probably think of a few different ways than I even did in these clips. But I'm going to share with you 3 different ways that you can make your bed just to change it up for a little bit, because that's one thing for me. I have to change up my routine. I cannot do stuff the same way over and over and over again, or it becomes incredibly boring. So that first way you saw is the way that I would normally make it, just like you just pull up all the blankets and you put the pillows on there. Or you can fold down your comforter. If it is reversible, especially, this could be really pretty to fold down and kind of show the other pattern and then make it like regular. Or you can pull it down like this where you're revealing the bed sheets, especially if you have really pretty bed sheets. I like to do it this way. It just gives it some definition, changes things up. And then you can also switch your shams and your actual pillows up as well. I like to do it that way more if I'm making my bed later in the day. And that way it just feels a little bit more inviting and like ready to get into for the night. So that was just a really quick couple of clips to show you that you can make your bed a lot of different ways, and it would be really fun to kind of explore different ways that you can arrange your pillows just to change it up. When I used to have a lot of pillows on my bed, I would change that up a lot as well. And I haven't had a lot of pillows on my bed in the last several months because I've just been simplifying a lot of things in my house, if you haven't noticed. And I just really like only having the one throw pillow. It just makes my bed a lot easier to make. It looks super simple and clean. And I really, really have been enjoying just having that one throw pillow. I used to have at one time like 6, which is kind of ridiculous, but my bed looked really pretty.
I wanna tell you that I think you're looking this.
All right, so I'm going to vacuum. This is our brand new carpet. It's only a couple of weeks old, but I wanted to show you before what the vacuum looked like completely empty, and then I'll show you after I'm done vacuuming. I think there's just a lot of dust and stuff that comes with, brand new carpet, obviously. So I got a lot of like fuzzies and stuff up because it's obviously not really dirty. It hasn't had enough time to be dirty, but I did get a lot of dust up in the vacuum, so you'll see that in just a second, which is just crazy. But I love our carpet. It's so plush and cushy under your feet, and it's just so pretty. It makes my house feel brand new.
We can make it tonight. I wanna say that you are You are the one I need. I wanna say that you are the one who's making me breathe. I hope that you can stay here. Yeah, you can stay the night. I hope that you can stay with me. Wanna be with you.
All right, before we go to the bathroom, I wanted to show you my cute new bag. If you follow me on Instagram, I've done 2 giveaways now with Miss Fong. She sells these diaper bags on Instagram, and I love them because they're obviously adorable, they're great quality, and she keeps them very affordable. They're all under $100, which if you have bought a diaper bag in the last even 10 years, you know that a nice quality, fashionable diaper bag is going to cost you around $150 at the minimum. So I love her bags. She sent me this one. This is my newest one. And this is one of her mini ones. So she has a regular, like a normal large version of this diaper bag and a mini version. And I get to give away one here on YouTube for my YouTube followers. So that's exciting. I'm going to show you this bag in detail here in just a second. And then I will tell you all of the rules so you can enter the giveaway, and I'm going to be giving away one of these. So here is the bag. This is the camel color. It does come in black as well. I love the gold detailing. You've got these straps here that are removable. If you don't want them, you can take them off, but they're great to carry the bag like this. So this is actually a backpack bag, so you have your straps here so you can wear it as a backpack. It is adjustable. And then you have your large compartment here, which we'll get into in a second, but you have your little front pocket here. I usually put like gum and lip gloss in that one. And then you have this one here, which unzips and goes in here. You can put your cell phone, your keys in there. You've got one on this side as well. And then you have your side pockets. These are great for water bottles. I also put my phone in here because it's easy access. So you've got those. They're really nice and stretchy. And then on the back here, you actually have a pocket as well. It just has a magnetic button, not button, but yeah, I guess it's a button. And you've got a really deep pocket here, so it goes all the way to the bottom of the bag. So that's also nice. And then when you open it up, I love how she pays attention to detail because you've got all these different pockets to organize. You've got these snaps here, so you can unsnap these and make it to where it will go even wider and hold even more stuff. But you've got tons of compartments in here. You've got zipper pockets and pouches, so you can organize everything up. But I'm gonna show you, I'm gonna put a couple diapers and a pack of wipes in here and show you how I would put them in here. The great thing about this, and I've seen her kind of market them for this purpose as well, the little mini ones are adorable if you have a little child that wants to carry a bag too. Perfect for days out because you can throw their toys and snacks in one of these and it will fit their little bodies and they can carry their own little bag with them. If you don't want a huge diaper bag to carry around, this is a perfect purse. Okay, so technically you could put the diapers and wipes in this back pocket if you wanted to. All right, so that's what it looks like with those in there. You can't even really tell they're in there. So now the rest of the bag is available for all of my goodies. Or you can just throw them in the main compartment there and look how much space I still have left for my wallet, my keys, a couple of toys, some snacks. All of the things that us busy moms on the go would need fit perfectly in this bag. Now I'm gonna show it on my back so you can get an idea of what that looks like. So I will have all of the information for this giveaway in the description box. Check that out for the rules and how to enter. And good luck to everyone, and thank you to Miss Fong for allowing me to give away another diaper bag. All right, so for the long-awaited bathroom organize, declutter, and purge of 2023, we are going to go ahead and get started. I'm showing you the before of everything so you can see where we are starting and what we're starting with. I basically just have a bunch of stuff, like just way too much, and a lot of it is like half empty or almost empty, or things that I bought and I didn't end up liking but I kept, or I've reorganized them in the past and it wasn't really working for me. So today the mission was to get rid of the max amount of things and to only keep things that I love and that I actually use. and to try and kind of reorganize and replace them so that aesthetically it's a cleaner, more simple space, so there's not so much clutter. I really like how these little shelves that I got at the Dollar General for $5, by the way, I love how they function. However, I just felt like it was a lot of clutter, and I don't know, just anytime that I looked at my vanity after I cleaned it, I never felt like it was clean because there was all of that visual clutter. So I did rearrange that, and I love how it turned out. And I love now how I have all of my skincare products and things that I use every day. I love how I have them not on the countertop, but still very easily accessible. I can't talk. My ears are so full of fluid. You guys, I'm going to the doctor next Wednesday. I've lived 3 years now with this fluid in my ears to where in my right ear I'm deaf. I'm like, I would say 75% deaf, if not more, in my right ear, which is crazy. But in December of 2019, we're pretty sure we had the big C word, and I had a bunch of fluid fill up in my ears, and I was never able to get it to leave my right ear. Occasionally it will fill up in my left ear, but that normally will go away. But in my right ear, it's constantly there to where, like I said, I can't even hear out of it. And right now I'm struggling with both ears being full. And so it's kind of like I can hear myself talking from the inside, and it's a really strange feeling. There's like a lot of pressure behind my eyes, which makes them water. And I've just had enough. So I finally made a doctor's appointment. I'm really hoping and praying that there is a way he can drain it in the office. But I am expecting him to probably refer me out to either an audiologist or an ear, nose, and throat doctor, or both. Who knows? But I'll keep you updated. I am looking forward to finally, hopefully, being able to hear out of my ear. I really, in my heart, feel like it's not permanent, but we'll see. Hopefully it's not, because it really sucks. I'm too young to be this hard of hearing, but I really am, and my family's kind of over me because I'm constantly like, I can't hear you guys, I can't hear you, and they get so annoyed with me. But trust me, it's way more annoying being the one that can't hear. All right, so in the beginning of the video, I talked to you about how our electricity is out, and it is still out. And I wanted to tell you what happened because, oh my gosh, you guys, it reminded me of like a behind the scenes moment. I wish I would have had a camera because I was terrified. So the electric is out, the wind is blowing outside. It's actually very eerie. It's very dark. You can hear crows cawing, if that's what you call it. It's like caw caw caw, you know, that eerie sound of the birds that they make, like you think like a horror movie. I keep hearing that, and then the wind is howling, and it's like where it goes in the windows and it makes that ghostly howl sound. That is all currently the vibe right now in my house. So I'm sitting here editing the clips, right? It's completely silent. The girls are at school, Hank's at school. And all of this sudden, I hear the wind pick up, and then the electricity goes out. And when the electricity goes out, it flickers, and a couple of the lights in the house just come on and stay on, okay? Which was like, oh, okay. You know, it kind of startled me, but I knew what it was. Then I hear this thumping noise, like somebody is upstairs. 100% there is someone upstairs. Bailey's in the basement. Tucker's laying beside me. Kitty cat, I'm not sure where she is, but there was no way she could make that much noise. It was a lot of noise. So I grab my phone and I stand up to investigate. My first thing is I'm going to look outside. Did something blow over? That's my first thought. Something has blown over and it's hitting the house. Nope, I don't see anything blown over. Okay, well, I'm hearing it again. My heart literally sinks into my stomach, and at that very moment, my Dyson vacuum that is hanging up charging in the mudroom turns on. I'm like in tears telling you guys this. It turns on, and I'm dead. I've died at this point. I'm a ghost now. I cannot conceive in my brain what is happening. Like, it doesn't make any sense to me. Why is my vacuum going off? Because you have to push a button to make it go off, and it has to be off the charger. Like, why? Okay, that's it. I didn't believe in ghosts. Now I do. It's happening. All right. That's where we are. And then I hear the noise again. So I go to check the cameras on our panel that we have that shows the cameras about outside of the home. And of course, we have no electricity. So there is no camera. So I'm still hearing the noise upstairs, and I'm like, all right, this is it. I'm going upstairs to see what it is after all, because what if like there's a hole in the roof of my house or something, because it is storming. Like, I have to figure out what this is. So I walk upstairs, and lo and behold, it is my robot vacuum. Whenever we have a power surge, one of them will take a mind of their own and just go off of their little charging base and start looking around for their charging base, because there's no electricity, so it doesn't have power to it, so it's not like telling it where the home station is, like ET phone home. It's not doing that. So the robot vacuum is charged, it's running on a battery, so it's like searching for its home, because it doesn't know where it is anymore, because its home doesn't have power to it anymore. And so it's going around banging in Kensley's bathroom and like hitting the toilet and hitting her hamper and hitting the bathtub, like trying to find its base. And that's what it was. So that was a very climactic horror story, to just let you know that it was my robot vacuum. But you guys, I was so scared, and I don't know why my Dyson vacuum did that. I'm assuming just a power surge set it off. I don't know, super creepy. But yeah, here we are, 25 minutes later, I still have no power.
What's it like to be the one that he turns to when he's out of answers? What's it like to be the one that he comes to when he wants to dance? And I wonder what's that like? I have got him on my mind, but he doesn't know my name, and I'm running out of.
So I have had these drawers that you're seeing here for years and years and years and years and years and years. I had them in the old house. I used to set them in the kitchen and put like bills and paperwork and stuff like that in them. And I've used it for a few different things, but since it's been in this house, I've used it in my bathroom to store just extra bathroom stuff. And it was above my toilet in the toilet room. We have shelves, and I have baskets in there with extra stuff. It has been in there, and as you can see, it was just kind of like junk drawers of the bathroom. It's just full of a bunch of random stuff. But I decided that I wanted it to function better, and that I thought that I might like it on top of my counter, because it's clean looking, it's just drawers, but it would hide a bunch of stuff that I want to use, blah, blah, blah. So you will see in some clips it's sitting on the counter, but I will say now that this is done and I've had it there for a couple of days, it's not it. I don't love it there. I think I'm going to put it back in the toilet room where it'll still function, because I ended up putting hair ties and hair clips in it basically. And I can still just walk in there easily and grab a hair clip or a hair tie. It's not a big deal at all, but I just don't love the way that it looks on the counter. I don't know. It just seems kind of out of place. You'll see what I mean when we get there. But that's the deal with that. I did get it, I don't know if I said this or not, but I got it at Hobby Lobby. A lot of people, when they see that, they want to know. And I believe they have stuff similar to that to this day, actually. I haven't been in Hobby Lobby in forever, but the last time I was there, they did have similar things like that, if you do want something like that, because it's a great idea for a bathroom to organize little things in, but it just doesn't work out for me and mine at this point. But anyways, yeah, so here you see me. I'm just kind of trying different ideas, because I did not know what I wanted to do with all of these hair products. So I thought maybe if I put them in those little white containers and then put them up there, it would look more clean, and they wouldn't, the things didn't fit up there well, and no, it wasn't it. So I took that idea down, scrapped that, and I tried a few different things. Ultimately, you'll see what I decided to do with them, and I actually can report back now and say At first, when I was doing it, I wasn't sure. My thought process was, well, I'll leave these for a week and see if I like it. But it's been a few days and I can happily say that I love it. It's working great. So you will see where I ended up putting those in a minute.
I'm running out of time, every day goes by so fast. And every moment counts, baby, I don't wanna miss a thing. We can sleep under the stars, we can sleep under the stars, or hang out in hotel bars, driving somewhere in your car. We can sleep under the stars, we can sleep under the stars, under the stars.
All right, so I have this little corn cabinet. Oh my Lord, corner cabinet. Corn, it's a big lump of knobs. It has the juices. Okay, please, I hope I cut that out because that's embarrassing, but I probably won't. So anyways, I have this little corner cabinet, which I love and appreciate that the people who built this house put a door there because it could have just been dead space, but they thought to put a little cabinet door there. And the funny thing is, you may not notice on camera, but when we redid our bathroom and put new knobs on, we forgot to put a knob on that cabinet. So it still has the original knob on it, but I don't think anybody ever notices except for me. But honest to God, I forget I have this cabinet all of the time. It just is just something that's there and I forget. So when I was doing this, I literally almost forgot about it, which is crazy, but I did. It was like, oh my gosh, I forgot I have this. And inside of it, really all I kept was basically extra feminine products, which I now have a bin in my closet with that sort of stuff in because I have a lot of that sort of stuff. I have a couple of ladies in this house who use them and I just stock up on them because I don't ever want to run out. Blah, blah, blah. So I had a bunch of extras in there, but that's not where they belong anymore. So I just basically took those out and put them where they do belong now. And it left me with an entire cabinet space, which is a very awkward space. It's really narrow and really deep, but it's definitely usable. So that's where I decided to put all of my hair products. So I love it. It works perfect. I can just open that, reach down in there, grab what I need, and then put it back. It's out of sight, out of mind. And it holds plenty of stuff. Like there's plenty of room left in there for more if I need more, but that's not what we're doing this year. This year we're doing less. Less is more. So we'll see. Hopefully my next 2024 declutter and purge that cabinet. My goal is that next year in January, my motto is not going to be declutter and purge, but it's going to be maintain and clean. Clean and maintain, okay? That's the motto of 2024, clean and maintain. 2023 is less is more.
Couple hours from Japan, would you stay awake? I'm losing touch of who I am when you're far away. And I feel like I'm running in circles around you. And I know I've been acting strange for a while, but I want you close.
All right, so on the other side is my husband's vanity. I really love this bathroom. It was very well thought out. It's obviously ginormous. Love that. I'll never have a bathroom that I love this much, I don't think. I don't think it's possible. This bathroom is just what dreams are made of, honestly. We each have our own closet. We each have our own vanity. Mine is extra large for me, which is just perfect. It's just perfect. But anyhow, this is my husband's side. And being a man and being a manly man that he is, he has pretty much zero products. So honestly, I just utilize this space for myself. I just put some cleaning products in there because I've said this before, but I always feel like it is a great idea to keep your basics in the bathrooms. That way you can clean when you're in there. So if you have a little bit of time after you get ready, you can take a Clorox wipe, wipe down the countertops, clean your mirrors, clean your toilet, whatever. But you have no excuses because your cleaning products are right there. So I like to keep cleaning products in all of the bathrooms. So I have cleaning products under there, and then basically just some extra things, not a whole lot. You'll see in the overview, I'll show you everything I have in there. I do have his little travel bag that he takes with him when he goes out of town. He puts his, his shampoo, his razor, that sort of thing in there. But that's basically the only thing in that cabinet that's his. Everything else is mine. I think I have nail polish in there, like my bag that has all that stuff, and cleaning products, and that's it. But yeah.
Broken from the start, wish you never leave me. Am I going too far? But I want you close.
All right, here is the overview. As you can see, those 3 drawers there are just so large and they just seem out of place. So they're not there. Or, I mean, actually, they currently are there right now, and they're not going to be there. And then this is underneath my husband's side. Like I said, just extra stuff, mouthwash, soap, cleaning products. That's pretty much it on that side. I've got my cleaning products that I like to leave in the bathroom over there. And then this is how I ended up doing the shelves. They basically just serve as decor. I did put some of my perfume and lotion up there that I do use, but I just thought it was pretty there. And then this is what I'm keeping in the drawers. I have some extra makeup sponges, and then I just have my hair ties and scrunchies in one drawer, and then in the other drawer I keep all of my claw clips. And then on my side underneath the sink, I did want to use this Lazy Susan that I got from Target because it's pretty and it functions. So under here, I just have some extra hair products that are like things that I love and use all of the time. But they're not open yet. I'm just saving them for when I need them. And then my hairbrushes and combs and things like that. And then I have my makeup bag under there. And I have my face cloths that I use to wash my face under there as well. And that's pretty much it. And then in the second drawer here, I keep all of my skincare stuff, which is a lot, but I've really been into skincare now that I'm in my late 30s, and I use a lot of different products and I like to change things up. So I do use every single thing in this drawer. Some of this is like hair stuff as well, like oils and stuff for my hair, but mostly it's skincare and skin products that I keep in there, and I love them. It's organized. I can see everything that I have and I can access it very easily, but it's not cluttering up my countertops, which was the goal. All right, so this is the next day, and the first thing that I did was go ahead and start up my little robot vacuum, speaking of robot vacuums, so that it could go ahead and start doing the floors for me a little bit. It helps a lot to just run that sometimes, even before I'm going to actually clean the floors, just because it just saves time. It gets the bulk of the debris. But here's the living room, and it obviously needed a major pickup. So I've got my little helper here, Hinky. He's going to help me pick up his toys. We've got lots of dishes in there, and I'm just going to basically be tidying up in here, wiping everything down, and cleaning the floors.
Just watch me breaking. You're falling into me, touch me. You would do anything that I want, so keep us awake till the dawn. Baby, I wanna make you sweat on me. I wanna make you sweat on me.
Talk about it like you're crazy. You know damn well I can't replace you. Just say what you mean. Don't waste your time being mad at me. Say what you mean. Say what you mean. And you'll get what you need. Get what you need. What I do is try to give you more than words. When I say I quit, it's only cause it hurts. We got places we can go to figure out what we've done, what we need, what to do. Yeah, I got you. The way you look at me is absent. It's like you're walking through.
So I am using my newest vac mop in this whole video, basically. Well, oh my God, I'm going to redo that. Okay, so I am using my vac mop in these clips, the one that I shared last week. So if you missed last week's video and you want to know all about this vac mop, it is really cute because it has the pink on it, so I know it will be attractive to a lot of y'all. I have all of the information in last week's video. I will link it in this video as well. I just won't go into as much detail on it, but I feel like I can speak more freely about it in this video because this one is not sponsored. And all I mean by that is that when it is sponsored, they basically have just things that they want me to talk about. They want to make sure that I explain to you about it. And so when it's not sponsored, I can just tell you what I want to tell you about it and not be so focused on what I have to tell you about it, if that makes sense. So one thing that I want to tell you about it is that I got this question and I knew that I was going to get this question, and I love it. I love this question and I'm happy that it was asked to me. She wanted to know, because I have reviewed so many different vac mops here on my channel, how does she know which one to get? Because I've reviewed so many and I love them all, and she doesn't know which one she should get. And I loved that question because the answer is, honestly, I love all of the ones that I have reviewed and shared on my channel. Otherwise, I simply would not. I would not. If I got a vac mop sent to me and I got it out of the box and I tried it and I did not like it, I would email the company and tell them that I did not like it and I was not going to share it with my audience. I wouldn't. It's just not worth it to me. It would be embarrassing to me to share something that was awful and then you guys go spend your hard money on something and then you would be like, oh my God, like she literally lied to me. And I'm just not going to do that. It's just not worth it to me because honestly, and I'm not saying this to be like braggy, but I have a new vac mop offer every other week. Like, it's ridiculous how many vac mop people want to work with me, and I love it because I love vac mops and I love doing it. But all I'm trying to say is, like, I don't need them to sponsor me. I do it if I love the vacuum. So that being said, to answer her question, I love them all, and I love them all for different reasons because each and every one that I have reviewed has different options. One is always the budget. So that's going to be number one. What is in your budget? Some of them that I have reviewed have been significantly less than others, where others have been priced quite a bit higher. And so it really just depends on how much money you have to spend on one. That being said, every single one, whether they were more expensive or not, to me, the quality is the same. Also, I want to point out, I used to be a huge Bissell Crosswave fan. I'm not going to diss the Bissell Crosswave. I still loved it when I had it and used it. I still use one in the basement, but it's at the bottom of my list now that I've tried all of these no-name Amazon brands. It's at the bottom of my list. It honestly, I'm not obsessed with it. I love these way, way more. They just perform so much better and they're all cheaper. But like I said, they all have different things to offer. So, for example, the one I was using before this has a light. Love the light. Honestly, if this one had a light, it would be so much better, but it doesn't. And that's okay because I still love it. It still does an excellent job of cleaning. I love that it's pink. That's really cute. I love that it has the sanitization mode for the water. I love that. Oh, one thing I really love about this one is that They have a fan in the base that it's self-cleaning, and they all are nowadays. But it has a fan in there, which I wish that they all did that. And here's another thing. I'm so ADHD. I apologize. It's hard for me to stay on one thought. I derail my train of thought all of the time, but I would love to be behind the making of a vac mop, like, and just design it, because I have so many things that I would do to make the almighty 10 out of 10 vacuum mop. It would have so many things, but the way that I know that is because I've tried so many and I know what I love and I don't love. But this one has that fan in the base, and I love that because it dries that roller brush, and I love that fact. None of the other ones I've tried have had that before. The one that I was using before that, and I still am going to use, I've just put up for now. I love that it lays flat so I can go under furniture, and I love that it has that light, because that light lights up all the dirt and stuff that you would miss otherwise. I really wish this newest one had a light. It would be pretty much perfect if it did. But that being said, all of the ones I review, they have one thing or another, two things about them that I just really love that maybe the other one before or after it don't have. But it's just a matter of what you are looking for and what you want. So if anybody is seriously in the market for a vacuum mop, please reach out to me in the comments, or you can DM me, and I would be happy to help you decide which one you should go with, because I know all things vac mop. Okay, I'm like an expert at this point, so I would be more than happy to help you pick one.
If you got the time, I'd like to stay a while. Do you remember what I said last time we met? Would you like to move a little closer now? I'd like to be as close to you as I can get. If I could stop the time, I sure would. In this moment, I really wish I could. Do you feel the same way as I do? That feeling of just knowing that I love you. If you got the time, I'd like to stay a while. I'd like to fall asleep beside you on your bed.
Might have seen my phone sitting up there while I was cleaning the kitchen. Hanky was napping, and I have been following the Idaho college murders of the 4 college students, and honestly, I probably need to take a step back from it because I'm becoming slightly obsessed with it to where it's like consuming my thoughts. In fact, I had a nightmare last night about it. And yeah, but anyhow, I pretty much everybody has probably heard of this. If you haven't, you can Google it. It's everywhere, but it's a super, super sad and super scary story. And I don't know, I'm just so intrigued by it. There's so much information that has yet to come out, and I just want to know why. I want to know. I mean, I know in a lot of these cases there really is no why. It's just we live in a world where evil exists, and it's really scary and sad. But yeah, I've been following that. So that's what you see me playing on my phone. I was watching different YouTube like news stations and stuff where they were discussing the details of the case, at least that we know so far, which is not much.
If I could stop the time, I surely would. In this moment, I really wish I could. I hope you're feeling the same way as I do. The feeling of just knowing that I love you. If you got the time, I like to be with you forever in this state of happiness. You push me back against the wall. I try my best to turn away, but lips collide and there we go. I'm not as strong as I believe. I thought that you were over me, but hearts collide and here we go. Swiftly picturing us last year when we had trust.
All right, so these voiceovers take a ton of time because I'm obviously watching the video and kind of coming on and talking where it's relevant. So we are 40 minutes into the video, so I've been sitting here for about 40 minutes doing this voiceover, and I just wanted to report that my electric is still out, in case you were wondering.
Again, it's like deja vu. It's like deja vu. It's like deja vu. It's like deja vu. I can't believe that this could be a great escape. To what degree will we go back to you and me? It's really painful to return if this will end up like before. Still
Another thing, when the video is sponsored, back to the vac mop, when the video is sponsored, like, they don't want you to use it on area rugs because they don't recommend it for whatever reason. I'm honestly not sure. So I really couldn't talk a lot about that in that video, but I can say now that, I mean, they recommend not doing it, and okay, that's fine. I mean, that's another popular question is, can I use this on area rugs? The Bissell Crosswave and a few others, they are actually marketed to be able to use them on area rugs as well. They're not a carpet shampooer. Basically, think like cordless vacuum, okay? But they don't put a lot of water out, so it's okay. I honestly don't know why they don't recommend using them on them, because honestly, every single one that I have works just fine. Now, it's not going to do a great job. Like, for example, the area rug in my living room, that's a huge area rug. It's not going to clean that rug, so I don't even bother. However, yeah, I will run it up on this rug that you're seeing now it will definitely pick up crumbs. And like my little rug in the kitchen beneath the sink, my little rug in front of the door, it will leave vacuum lines in those rugs. It will suck off any, like, oh Lord, I just literally said that. Okay, we're moving on. It will suck up dust and dirt and debris, grass, gravel, anything that might get brought in off of your feet. It will definitely pull that up, and it will leave vacuum lines in those rugs. So I use it on my area rugs. But anyways, we're nearing the end of the video, so I'm going to go ahead and say goodbye. I will see you next week. Let's switch the camera around so you can get better lighting. Let's just recut and redo that whole scene, because lighting is everything. Ooh, okay. That's like basically empty. Okay, maybe that's not a bigger one there. It's gonna go vacuum for Mama. Get Blippi. Oh, do your tractor and get Blippi. There you go, put Blippi in there. Put Blippi and your book in there. Are you so out of breath? Did you go potty?
Yeah.
Baba, we can't go outside, little man.
This is one of 4 victims stabbed to death in Moscow, Idaho. Through all this because we know investigators have said from the beginning this is a targeted attack.
2 a.m. Before they were brutally murdered in this home. Very chilling information.
Don't touch, don't touch, don't touch.
Include mops, bucket, tops, tea bags.
Bye-bye. 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 You're not gonna wait bye-bye? Fine. Fine. You want a baba? Okay, I'll get you a baba.